Creating healthy snack bars at home offers the perfect opportunity to control ingredients and customize flavors according to personal preferences. Not only are homemade snack bars generally more nutritious than their store-bought counterparts, but they also come with the added satisfaction of knowing exactly what's in your food. Below, we'll dive into 7 incredible recipes for healthy snack bars that you can make forever, offering a combination of flavors, nutrients, and convenience. You'll be thanking me later when you're full of energy and feeling great.
All right, let's kick things off with a classic chocolate peanut butter energy bars. Now, I'm not talking about some overly sweet processed stuff. This is the real deal. We're starting with a base of rolled oats, good for slow-release energy, not that quick sugar rush that'll have you crashing in an hour. Next, we're adding in protein powder. Whey, soy, whatever you fancy, just make sure it's good quality, none of that cheap stuff. Now for the good part, peanut butter. And don't even think about giving me that low-fat stuff. We want the real deal, full of flavor and healthy fats. A drizzle of honey for sweetness, a sprinkle of chia seeds for extra omega-3s. We're not cutting corners here. Mix it all up, press it into a tin, and then comes the best part. A generous layer of melted dark chocolate. Not that milky, sugary nonsense. We're going for at least 70% cocoa solids. This is a snack bar fit for a king, or at least someone who wants to feel like one. These bars are rich in protein and healthy fats, making them perfect for a quick breakfast or post-workout snack. Now, get to it.
Right, you lot. Who's ready for a taste of sunshine? These strawberry oatmeal breakfast bars are the perfect way to start your day. We're talking fresh, juicy strawberries bursting with flavor, not that artificial stuff you find in some breakfast bars. We're combining them with wholesome rolled oats for a satisfying crunch and long-lasting energy. A touch of honey or maple syrup will add a subtle sweetness, but don't go overboard. We want to taste the natural sweetness of the strawberries. Now, a sprinkle of cinnamon will add a warm, comforting aroma, and a handful of chopped nuts will provide those all-important healthy fats. These breakfast bars are perfect for busy mornings, packed with whole grains, fresh fruit, and a touch of sweetness. Mix everything together, spread it out on a baking sheet, and bake until golden brown. Once they're cool, cut them into bars, and try not to eat them all in one go. These are so good, you'll want to share them with the whole family, maybe.
Listen up, everyone. Let's talk about almond date bars. These little beauties are naturally sweet, packed with fiber, and will give you a much-needed energy boost. First up, almonds. We're talking about raw, unsalted almonds, full of healthy fats and protein. Blitz them in a food processor until they're finely ground, but don't overdo it, or you'll end up with almond butter. Next, we're adding medjool dates. Nature's candy, I call them. They're soft, chewy, and packed with natural sweetness. A pinch of sea salt will enhance the flavors, and a dash of vanilla extract will add a touch of warmth. Almonds and dates combine to create a sweet, chewy bar that's packed with nutrients, ideal for an afternoon pick-me-up or a pre-workout snack. Now, pulse everything together in the food processor until it forms a sticky dough. Press it into a lined tin and let it chill in the fridge for at least an hour. Once it's firm, cut it into bars and try not to devour the whole lot in one sitting. These almond date bars are so Moorish. You'll be wondering why you ever bothered with those sugary, processed alternatives.
All right, you all, back to basics with these peanut energy bars. These are simple to make, but don't let that fool you. They're packed with flavor and will give you a serious energy boost. We're starting with, you guessed it, peanuts. Roasted, unsalted, full of protein and healthy fats. Blitz them in a food processor until they're nice and crumbly. Now for a touch of sweetness, and to bind everything together, we're adding in some honey or maple syrup. A pinch of sea salt will bring out the flavors. and a sprinkle of cinnamon will add a warm, inviting aroma. These simple yet delicious peanut energy bars are a staple for anyone who loves the combination of peanuts and a touch of sweetness. Mix everything together until it forms a dough, press it into a lined tin and chill in the fridge for at least 30 minutes. Once it's firm, cut it into bars and try not to eat them all in one go. These peanut energy bars are so good, you'll be wondering why you ever bothered with those sugary processed alternatives.
Right, you lot. Let's get tropical with these coconut fruit and nut bars. These are like a holiday in a bite, sweet, chewy, and bursting with exotic flavors. We're starting with a base of desiccated coconut, unsweetened, of course. We don't want any of that added sugar nonsense. Next up, we're adding in some chopped dried fruit. Apricots, dates, cranberries, whatever you fancy. Just make sure it's unsulfured or you'll be tasting it for days. Now for the nuts. Cashews, almonds, pecans. The choice is yours. Just make sure they're raw and unsalted. These bars are a tropical treat that combines the flavors of coconut, dried fruit, and nuts, making them a perfect snack to take on the go. A drizzle of honey or maple syrup will bind everything together, and a pinch of sea salt will enhance the flavors. Mix everything together, press it into a lined tin, and chill in the fridge for at least an hour. Once it's firm, cut it into bars, and try not to eat the whole lot in one sitting.
Hey everyone! These almond honey power bars are packed with protein, healthy fats, and natural sugars to fuel your workouts and keep you going all day long. We're starting with, you guessed it, almonds. Raw, unsalted, and full of goodness. Blitz them in a food processor until they're nice and crumbly. Next up, we're adding in some rolled oats for sustained energy. A drizzle of honey will add a touch of sweetness and help to bind everything together. Now for the secret ingredient, chia seeds. These little guys are packed with omega-3 fatty acids and fiber. Almonds and honey come together to create a powerful snack bar that's both delicious and nutritious. A pinch of sea salt will bring out the flavors, and a sprinkle of cinnamon will add a warm, inviting aroma. Mix everything together until it forms a dough. Press it into a lined tin and chill in the fridge for at least 30 minutes. Once it's firm, cut it into bars and fuel up.
Ready to tackle a recipe from Eating Well magazine? Don't worry, I've given it a special touch. These Eating Well energy bars are packed with nutrients and flavour, and they're so easy to make, anyone can do it. We're starting with a base of rolled oats and quinoa flakes for a double dose of whole grains and sustained energy. A mix of seeds, pumpkin, sunflower, flax will add healthy fats, fibre, and a satisfying crunch. These energy bars are inspired by Eating Well magazine and are designed to provide a balanced mix of nutrients to keep you energized throughout the day. Now for the sweetness and chewiness. Dried fruit, cranberries, raisins, chopped dates, whatever you fancy. A drizzle of honey or maple syrup will bind everything together, and a pinch of sea salt will enhance the flavors. Mix everything together, press it into a lined tin, and chill in the fridge for at least an hour. Once it's firm, cut it into bars and try not to eat them all at once.
There you have it, you bunch of hungry snackers. 7 healthy snack bar recipes that will blow those sugary processed alternatives out of the water. In conclusion, these 7 healthy snack